Hey guys, this is Spark Plus Ultra here, and this is my part 5 on what if Deku was reborn as Godzilla, the revival of the king. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. Deku Midoriya was taken by the two titans, Mothra, aka Inko, and the two were getting him back to Lair, where the monster island is. Izuku was down and nearly dying from oxygen destroyer affecting him, and when Mothra and Rodan got back to the monster island, they say, "What the hell is wrong with our king?" And Mothra says, and checks the injuries, and Inko was surprised and concerned. Inko says, he's dying. He's dying. And Dan says, "What? How the hell is he dying from this? That bomb should have not affected him." And Mothra says, "That wasn't an ordinary bomb. This bomb is different. Unlike other bombs, like the nuclear bomb, it didn't affect him. This one, I don't know what's this affecting him." Crying with tears, hearing a helicopter coming to the monster island, and Rodan says, "Intruders! I'll kill him on sight. I do not trust humans in this year." And Inko says, "No, Rodan, leave them. They're here to help solve this one." And Rodan says, "What? Why are you trusting humans?" And Mothra says, "I am the guardian of trust and trusting humanity. This one, they did not made. I know. Rodan, you must trust them." "Fine, but I will destroy them if they have any affecting him again." Maria, Shield, and Bakugo have gotten off the helicopter. Bakugo sees Zuko, and Bakugo says, "What the? Why is he in agony?" And Rodan says, "May I ask you why you want to hear that, human?" "Because I'm his best friend." And these two are bickering on why Bakugo needs a reason to be here. And Rodan reluctantly sighs and says, "Whatever, annoying human. You will not do anything to this king. Whatever, chicken." "Chicken? What a bad language you have, you runt." And Bakugo hears "runt," and Inko says, "Quiet down, you two. You two are about similar enough as it is. What? Both saying the same thing. Bakugo and Rodan says, we are not the same. Both look back at their heads. It's honestly looking in a mirror. Inko having a sigh time and ask Marie, and she says, Persephone Shield, do you know what's happening to my son? Maria says, looking at Zuko's scales, she sees his scales dying, destroying from the bomb's effects. And Maria says, his generation is not healing. It's digressing, dying. And Inko says, what? That's impossible. And Maria says, I know, but there has been a few occasions. But this one, it's his oxygen tissues are destroying itself. Oxygen? And Maria explains the effects. All organisms have to have oxygen. In Space Godzilla's case, he doesn't have to breathe both. He's from space, which doesn't have any oxygen. Godzilla, or Zuko, needs it. Anything that needs oxygen can be affected. Even a slight amount of less oxygen or no breathing can even affect the human's body. Even animals need to breathe like this. Inko needs to get him to his lair and need to give her body, her soul, to Zuko to heal him back. I need Rodan. We need to get him to the lair. And Rodan says, what? Is it that bad? And Go says, yes. And Go looks at the Bakugo and Marie and says, you two are not coming. It's too dangerous. And Bakugo says, what? Why aren't we coming with you? And Inko says, his lair is made into nuclear, which is enough to kill a normal person. Even a suit that was designed for it is not good enough to take all of the nuclear resistance. Even the heat will kill you. And Bakugo says, I can't do that. I can't leave him again. Getting his fists tightened and closing his eyes. Says, pain. And I heard he died. I didn't even know what to think about myself. I can't even hear him I had a depression. But when I got to hero school, I still feel this. When I saw him for the first time, I was happy. He came back, but when he was but now he's leaving me again, and Inko knows, saying, I know what you're going through. I'm sorry that this is hurting you, but we need to heal him. And Bakugo says, fine. Make sure he doesn't die, you damn bug. And Inko smiles and says, will do. And Inko and Rodan take Zuko to his place, and healing him in a slow but regenerating time. Then, when Zuko was put in his lair, Mothra says, now we got to give him the power he needs to regenerate. And Rodan says, what? Why would you do that? You know you won't come back. You only will survive by passing down another egg. And Mothra says, I know. And Rodan says, why are you passing down the power? You know, when you find a soul, it's going to be random and hard to get. And Inko says, he's my son. I don't want to leave him again. And Rodan says, we're not taking your life. And Mothra says, you can't stop me. Rodan, no, I will. And Rodan goes in front of Inko, and Inko accidentally hits Rodan, and hitting his heart, Rodan knew that her reaction was going to be hitting him. And Rodan says, well, it's a good time to be a monster. We're back again. And closing his eyes, saying, well, you better run. And then his body goes down, and Inko says, Rodan, Why? Why did you do that? And Rodan's body holds down and gives a smile and says, just make him happy. And his body and his eyes go down, darken, and go. Says, no. Why? And giving out a screech of a sadness, Rodan's body is given to Zuko. All the energy that he has given to Zuko has finally, and Zuko got his body in his generation and opened his eyes and lets out a huge roar and gets discounts and says, what happened? And you go inside Zuko and cries, tears falling out. And Zuko says, Mothra, what happened? And Mothra hugs him and says, I don't want to lose you again. And when Godzilla or Zuko felt the hug from Mothra, Zuko hugs her back. And Zuko goes and roams the whole, walking back from the slumber that he felt. And Bakugo says, looks like you're back to normal. And Zuko says, and you're still a smartass. And Bakugo says, it's good to see you back. You too. And Bakugo says, where's the freaking chicken? Where do you go? And go looks down and says, sacrificed himself. He, rather than have the last time, and his life was not as great. He fought and was annoying, but he does care about his blood-like relatives. And Ego says this: Rodan should be thanked for this. And Bakugo says, well, you did save your butt, so I'm happy. We need to destroy Space Godzilla. He's going to take over or destroy the world as we know it. And Maria says, yeah, but here's the weird part. He's not going to anywhere else but the Antarctica. And Deku says, why is he going to Antarctica? And then they feel a big sonar. Feeling a big energy. And Mothra feels the power and recognized that same power. Oh no, it's him. And Bakugo and Maria and Godzuku says, Who is it? It's King Ghidorah. And Space Godzilla shoots a energy of cyan nuclear blast and hits the ice that was imprisoned in Ghidorah. And Ghidorah flies out and gives out a smirking, evil laugh and says, smelling around, he was looking at this isolated Arctic region and looks at Space Godzilla. And Space Godzilla kneels down and says, it's good to see you, my lord. And King Ghidorah says, how long has it been? Space Godzilla, it has been too long, my master. And King Ghidorah sees the injury of when Space Godzilla fought Bakugo Godzilla and says, who did this to you? And Space Godzilla answers, it was the new Godzilla and a annoying brat. You let a human break your crystal. I am disappointed. And Space Godzilla says, yes, but I luckily had help with some to knock out and take down Godzilla. And he will face more trouble. And Space Ghidorah says, well, I will always be helping a certain blood like ours. But I won't be so merciful this time. Space Godzilla. Healing his wound, and says, "Now, revive my army." And crack, from different areas of the continent to the United States, to parts of Europe, Africa, Russia, China, and the North Pole. The mud of monsters have risen. Aliens have finally gotten back to life, have risen back and ready to take what they have wanted for thousands of eons. And Mothra, Godzilla, and all the Earth monsters feel the power of all the alien mutant monsters, and says it's the Great War has begun. And I hope you like this video and hope you subscribe. See you next time. Plus Ultra.